I now request our first speaker, Dr. Lakshmikant Chatra, Vice Principal of Yenapoya Dental College, to address the students regarding the academic activities. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the management and the Yenapoya Dental College, both teaching and non-teaching staff, I welcome you all to the Yenapoya Dental College, a constituent college of the Yenapoya University. We shall begin the orientation program. Our dean already given an inspirational talk, what to do, what not to do. There are most of the things what I supposed to tell already spoken by the principal. Nevertheless, I have to show you the what are the infrastructure facilities what we have in our institution. This is our campus. You can see from the bird's eye view from the top of the dental college. This is the opening of the Yenapoya Dental College. As you are already aware of it, already 1 month, 15 days over since you joined up this institute. Since there are certain things we never seen or never may not have heard about it, is about our college. Our college is started in the year 1992, and the BDS courses have started with the 40 intake, later on extended up to the 100 intake by the end of the 2000. We started the MDS courses in the year 1998, and almost 22 years up since this is the 21st batch of the post graduation is going on currently. Not only we have the MDS courses, in 1998, the medical college also started off with it. The first institution to start under the Yenapoya University is the dental college, followed by the Yenapoya Medical College in the 1998, wherein now the post-graduation and MD and MS in most of the streams in the medical hospitals. And in the dental college, the courses offered by us is oral medicine, radiology, and all the 9 subjects you have been courses. Depends on the number of seats. Some like conservative dentistry post and orthodontic 8 seats per year. Rest of the department have 6 seats, except for the public health dentistry, where a 3 seats intake per year are taken. Remember one thing, what the European Union academician once said. The illiterates nowadays, the 21st century illiterates are not those who don't know how to read and write, but are those who don't learn, relearn, unlearn, and have the contemporary knowledge on the subject. In this regard, we're going to tell you what the best things we can able to do it in our college in the 3-year span. We have the state-of-art facilities, we have a good infrastructures, and moreover, we have a good faculty, well-known faculty that has been there for the last 20 years. Those who are famous in their own field of the subject, these people are going to teach you, going to learn from them. We have at least 10 at head of the department, 22 professors and 31 readers and 34 lecturers and 20 tutors. You must learn from each and everybody, not necessarily you're going to learn everything from the professor or your guide. You may be learning from even from the tutor or a sister or a nurse. So you should look into the area that well, what I can going to learn in next 3 years time. The Yenapoya Dental College situated in front of this side of the campus, wherein now the gate is presently closed, but usually it's closed from this particular gate. We have the 8th floor building with a 128,000 square feet carpet area. And we have a 406 dental chair unit. Almost all these chairs are electrically operated. It's more than that of what is required by the Dental Council of India. Most of the equipments what we have, it is more than that of what is required by the Dental Council of India. We have an auditorium in the top floor which have a 200 capacity. Right now we cannot be able to hold any meeting because of this COVID. That's why we're having this particular meet on this thing. And let's go on to each subject what they specialize in. As in oral surgery, we have a minor oral surgery theater, as in as it is in the hospital itself. And we have a major operation theater we're utilizing in the Yenapoya Medical College. And we have in the oral medicine department, we have an OPG machine, which is the state-of-art OPG machine. And we have a CBCT, which is not required by the Dental Council of India. Still, we're having it from 2014 onwards. CBCT is being trained by the students, staff, as well as for the others. Prosthodontics lab, we have the casting lab and the ceramic lab, which is And in periodontics, we have a soft tissue laser, air abrasion units, diagnostic kits, and radiovisography, and ozone unit. It is the latest one which can be used for the conventional therapeutic modalities in the periodontia patients. In conservative dentistry, we have an operative microscope and we have an RVG. In periodontic dentistry, we have the minor OT that can be utilized by the post-graduation for the periodontal surgery purpose. In orthodontic, we have the 3D scanners, pressure molding machines, and temporary anchorage device BPD machines are available. Moreover, we have a Dolphin imaging system where you can able to access, import the DICOM images from the OPG or from the CBCT. We can able to analyze, more analysis can be done by using the latest Dolphin imaging system. Over that, we have a Planmeca Romex 3D software can be used for the analysis. And what we have the 3DCT, which can be used for the ProFace as well. And we have a center for the implantology department, which have a certificate, which conducting a certificate course twice in a year, or not only in the basics, but also in the advanced dentistry. For the Center for the Advanced Dentistry, where people are required to get their treatment done by a specialist on a minimum basis, can be carried out. All the treatments which carried out in this particular area, it's situated in the 4th floor. Oral pathology, we have binocular microscopes and the research microscope as well. We have it in the oral pathology department. For the craniofacial anomalies, we have a craniofacial unit and it's attached to the Yanapaya Medical College. There, most of the surgeries are carried out. In the oral pathology department, we have a Center for Substance Abuse and Preventions, and we have a tobacco cessation center recently inaugurated by the former Dean, Dr. B.S. Sripati Rao sir, in 2019. It is situated in the ground floor. Anybody want to cease the tobacco habits can able to approach the oral medicine department. And we have a state-of-art museum, and whenever you are free, you can be able to go and have a look at it. This is one of the best in the country. And we have a lecture halls, which most of the lecture halls been air conditioned, more than 150 capacity. And we have a postgraduate teaching modalities may be different from each department as such. We are not going to tell what each department is going to do, but as such, these are the things what has been Dental Council of India has been telling us, to have the seminar, journal club, symposium, workshops, the assisted teaching and chair-side teaching and demonstrations, and so on and so forth. We have a well-equipped seminar hall in each department with the capacity of more than 50. We have a postgraduate clinical section separated from that of the undergraduate section as such. Usually we take a micro teaching for both postgraduates and undergraduates. We have an interdepartmental discussions every month taking place in the form of a clinical society meeting. And we have a chair-side discussion as well as a Wi-Fi and the LAN facilities for each floor. And we have a clinical society meeting. It's been conducted from till now, so far 128 meeting has been concluded in the last, before the COVID era. After that, I think we may have it meeting. We may have to start the meeting in near future. And we have an e-learning facilities where in the MCQ test for the PGs or any learning process, we can make use of these e-learning facilities in the library. And we have a 7 lecture halls, as I told you, that at 120 capacities. Most of them are air conditioned with an LCD projector or audiovisual unit. And we have a conference hall as well for your refreshments. We have, I think you already must have seen this. I do not think you need to go through this particular thing again and again. And we have a transport facilities for the staff, those who are in the day scholars or those who wants to go out. We have so many facilities to Mangalore and the nearby college from the hostel to the city. One of the best thing what we have is the sports area, where you have the big football ground as well as the indoor stadium. I think you must have already visited the indoor stadium, most of the postgraduates. One of the best indoor stadium we have it with all the facilities, including theater, mini theater inside and the gym. we can able to make use of this in the evening after the college hours. And a central library which having a capacity of 35,000 square feet, and it is separated, the postgraduate library than the undergraduate library. The weekdays and the timings regarding this holidays and all those things will go time to time, they'll change and let you know exactly what is the exact time currently going on. And we have an internet cafe. If you can make use of this, the internet cafes. And there are hostels for the both for the men and women separately within the campus and little outside the campus as well. These are the hostels. And we have an environ, the outdoor cultural activity or outdoor activity you want to celebrate any of your birthdays or anything, can able to make use of this environ, a cultural heritage area. And we have an incubation center, those who are interested in patenting something by developing a new software or developing a new things within it, you can able to make use of this incubation center recently developed and inaugurated. And one of the best thing what we have in our campus is a water treatment plant as well as a rainwater harvesting area. And we do using the sewage water for the rainwater harvesting here. Annapurna University also has the solar system which powers the most of the areas of the basic science building through the solar system by we having a environmental friendly campus. With this, I like to conclude the orientation to you all. Make sure that you make the best use of the facilities what we have, infrastructure what we have, and the teachers what we have. It's up to you to utilize these things in next 3 years time. By the time at the end, I'll say again, you're going to learn, relearn, unlearn the negative things, and you're going to have the contemporary knowledge by the time you go out of this particular campus. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.